Mike Tauchman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 106.
Here's the pitch. Hey! All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Turner onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder on the side, Mike Yastrzemski.
One out, bases empty, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And he'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And right into the shift. Zimmerman has it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Giants are down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
And now the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Got him. Here now is Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
right fielder, Juan Soto.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Cueto's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Duggar retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a line drive. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Ball three here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he looks
Ball
at one
four,
that
pitch
misses,
down.
and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
One out, runner at first, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Flores, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So now here is Donovan Solano looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. A couple of walks in the inning with nothing on the scoreboard. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Next, here is Josh Harrison. First delivery to him. Bottom of the second here with no score. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Here comes another 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he takes a called strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopper to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Duggar. First offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's
2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away in the inning, and with that, we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race.
Johnny Cueto.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto. First pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. Cueto leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to bat will be Victor Robles. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first home run of the season as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Joe Ross. Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Cueto's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. He got him Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Washington. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Now the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Posey aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And that one yanked just foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores.
Plate, ball 1.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. From the stretch, the 1-2.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
The set and the 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded to the right. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate. Here is Juan Soto. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it'll remain 1-2 as this is fouled back right off the catcher's mask that time, as he may need a second to clear the cobwebs here. Lays off 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready now is Ryan Zimmerman, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Home run number 9 on the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
As we take a look here, you can see it ran up high in the zone. Against other hitters, that might have been okay. But against this guy, no way. That's his happy zone, and he drove it right out of here.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
The second baseman.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Still only one out in the inning. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Josh Harrison becomes out number 2 this inning.
Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Ball.
The high fastball is in there.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We played 4. It's 3-0 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sam Clay will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So here is Donovan Solano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First delivery to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And this will be fouled away. No
ball,
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Johnny Cueto. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Robles is in pursuit. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Ball 1, no strike.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Skied down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Andrew Stevenson will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 17, Andrew Stevenson.
Cueto's ready. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Paulo Espino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Tauchman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. He's set and the pitch. On the year, Tauchman is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Tauchman on at first, nobody out. Nope. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Brandon Crawford is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores, and it's fouled away. He was a double play victim last time around. Down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third, and the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He grounded out last time up. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1.
Ball 3. Count is 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fouled away. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back, and gone up into the second deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Jeffrey Rodriguez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. Popped him up. Castro is there to bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. One and one to Schwarber.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Right side. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
That's ball 2.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare 1 foul off to the right side. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fouled off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 4-3. Stepping up is Steven Duggar. He flew out in his last AB.
Steven Duggar.
And now the first pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Inside play.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Mauricio Dubon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Mauricio.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pull, that's inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Down the left field line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away.
Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set and the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2. Here it is. Fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Nope. Foul ball.
Dubon at second with 2 down. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Zach Littell gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
San Francisco, number 56, Zach Littell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Fouled off. Littell, a 25-year-old, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His 2nd home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothered him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, Starlin Castro as he grounds one briskly to short. And there's out number 2. Next up is Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. We're through 7 this afternoon, all even now at 4 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tanner Rainey will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Yan Gomes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's set. Here it comes. Buster Posey stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0. And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First delivery to him.
Nope. Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the
Ball
bullpen
1,
now.
no strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Yeah.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman.
Next to hit, Wilmer Flores. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, V-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's trying for strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Crawford on second. Flores is over at first with one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Misses, ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Down the first baseline. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Wander Suero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Wander Suero.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Bounce to first. 1 there on the first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Nationals 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Slater is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And now for Washington, Victor Robles, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Victor Robles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Yastrzemski coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. The Nationals find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still D-roll.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to one.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
In now, Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Got him reaching there. Strike two. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
From the belt, the pitch. Possible time and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball three.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to dig in, Juan Soto. Potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Jose Alvarez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Count is 1 and 2.
1 and 2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's in a great spot. Time run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1 and 2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals.
I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Slater.
Center fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
Now here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, and they take a 7-5 lead. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Mike Tauchman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And he takes strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Tauchman becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And there's ball 2 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Gomes shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Giants 7 and the Nationals 5. Jake McGee is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
And now, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Third baseman, Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Jordy Mercer will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Number 27, Jordy Mercer.
He's set and the pitch.
Outside.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Victor Robles fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. McGee's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. San Francisco came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Littell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake McGee earns the save out of the bullpen, his third.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 7 runs on 12 hits.